NASCAR driver Kyle Busch is sick of drivers like Denny Hamlin driving dirty in order to win, saying that times have changed in the sport. The 2023 NASCAR Cup season has seen its fair share of controversies, but the new trend of drivers taking each other out looks to be the biggest issue in NASCAR, and Kyle Busch believes that last Sunday's race at Pocono only added more fuel to that fire. The two-time Cup Series champion already made it very clear earlier this season that there isn't much respect around the garage area in the Cup Series. Well, now it seems things are far worse than that. According to Busch, this new dirty racing style isn't helping the sport. Busch made an appearance on Sirius XM NASCAR radio to share his growing concern about what he calls a dirty racing problem, and why Sunday's incident between Denny Hamlin and Kyle Larson only proves his point. In the closing laps of the race, Hamlin and Larson were battling for the lead. Hamlin made a late move to try to pass Larson, but he ended up making contact with Larson's car. The contact sent Larson spinning out, and Hamlin went on to win the race. Busch was very critical of Hamlin's move, and he believes that Hamlin could have handled the situation better. Busch said, "Could Denny have done that differently, and race it out, and raced it clean, and done a side draft down the backstretch, and seen where everybody kind of positioned in the next turn?" He continued saying, "Sure, there's a way that you can run clean, and you can race side by side, but all you're going to do is draw in the competition behind you." Busch believes that Hamlin's move was a deliberate attempt to take out Larson, and he says that it's indicative of a larger problem in NASCAR. Busch says that the younger drivers in the Cup Series are being taught to race more aggressively, and that this is leading to a more dirty style of racing. "It's just a different dynamic," Busch said. "With the competition being closer and the cars being closer, you have to mess up the guy that you're racing, that you're around. You have to push him out of the groove." Busch also noted that this is a departure from the way racing used to be, when drivers were more respectful of each other. He said, "It's a hell of a lot more damn exciting, I guess, than it once was in the Jeff Gordon, Mark Martin, Rusty Wallace, Bobby Labonte era, where, the racing was a lot cleaner. You gave each other room, and if a faster car caught you, you let them go. You hoped for the same favor later. Nowadays, if they catch you, you're too busy trying to hold them off for as long as you can, and mess them up so they can't get by you, because track position means everything." Busch's comments have sparked a debate about the future of NASCAR. Some fans believe that the more aggressive style of racing is making the sport more exciting, while others believe that it is making the sport less safe and less respectful. NASCAR racing has always been a physical sport, but the level of aggression has increased in recent years. This is due in part to the fact that the cars are now more powerful and the tracks are more narrow. As a result, drivers are more likely to make contact with each other. In the past, drivers were more likely to give each other room and avoid contact. However, this is no longer the case. Drivers are now more likely to use aggressive tactics to win, even if it means taking out another driver. This trend has led to some controversial moments, such as the incident between Hamlin and Larson at Pocono. It remains to be seen whether NASCAR will take any steps to address the issue of dirty racing. However, Busch's comments have certainly put the issue on the table, and it will be interesting to see how NASCAR responds. Some fans believe that NASCAR should crack down on dirty racing. This could involve stricter penalties for drivers who are caught intentionally taking out other drivers. Change the rules to make it more difficult for drivers to make contact with each other. This could involve widening the tracks or making the cars less powerful. Other fans believe that NASCAR should do nothing. They argue that the current level of aggression is what makes NASCAR racing exciting. But what do you think? Do you believe NASCAR should crack down on dirty racing? Or do you think the current level of aggression is what makes NASCAR racing exciting? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to NASCAR Today for more content like this.